Yes. Yes, yeah, it is. It's specifically going to be on structure that looks like this, that's made out of steel, and it is to protect the infrastructure from wear and tear and erosion that would occur. But also, it is because the president specifically recognized that black gets hotter in this weather and in this heat and in this sun, and that when you touch something that's hot during these kinds of temperatures, it's very difficult to climb it, very difficult to cut it, to handle it. And he wants to make it as difficult as possible for individuals who are trying to break our laws. He means what he says, and he follows through on what he says he's going to do. And this was something he spoke to me about after the election that he wanted to do. And when he was sworn in, we immediately got to work on setting up the opportunity that when the structure is built, that it would be painted so it would be protected and that it would be hot. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm.
As DHS Secretary, how much vetting is happening when it comes to the vendors, the specific contractors? In the case of a company that's never built a microdetention facility at that scale, your thoughts on that?
Well, most of that construction and those contracts go through the Department of Homeland Security, except for the ones that are on military installations. And so that is a DoD project that we're working in partnership with, which President Trump has committed to have a whole-of-government approach. He's got every agency and cabinet member working together to address the situation that we have with criminal illegal aliens that are in our country. And so we're thankful for Secretary Hegseth's leadership and his partnership in that effort, but we're continuing to build partnerships with governors, with other local entities and local sheriffs or law enforcement agencies that are willing to open detention centers as well. In fact, in Nebraska, we have one that will be opening up soon. Called the Cornhusker Clinker, I think it is, and that will be very helpful strategically, not far from Denver, Colorado, that will help us out with logistics and transportation to return people to their home countries. Yes. How will I further expand what? Detention centers? Well, we will continue to work the processes to make sure that people go through their due process hearings and deport them as soon as possible. So our hope is that we'll continue to build partnerships for more detention centers, but I'm very focused on making sure that once we're picking someone up in our country with final removal orders or criminal convictions and charges, that we're removing them as soon as possible too. My goal is not to build hundreds of thousands of beds. My goal is to get people out of this country that are here illegally. And so that's where our focus is, and we'll build as many detention beds as we need to get the job done. To Mexico? Oh, to New Mexico. There could be. I know that New Mexico has some debates going on with our detention centers, but we're planning on keeping our presence there and expanding it if possible. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're grateful for their partnership and their presence. There hasn't been a date indicated when that military presence will end on the border, and when it does, it'll be the president's decision. Yes. For the painting project, not necessarily all of it has been contracted out yet, but we'll move pretty quickly. As you can see, the gentleman behind me and the folks behind me are working very hard, and they move fast. Oh, I believe that they have access and oversight responsibilities that they're able to conduct as long as they're giving us the due notice time in order to make sure we can do so safely, and that we have the ability to make sure everyone in the facility and everyone touring the facility can do that with an adequate number of security guards present, with an adequate number of people to conduct it in an orderly manner. So we're going to continue to facilitate that as long as they keep requesting the tours and visits. Yes. Mm-hmm. But when it comes to also being hotter, critics will say that making it hotter to the touch trying to find it your response to that. Don't touch it. They have a choice. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. Good job. Thanks for doing that. I appreciate it so much.